Good day, everyone. My name is Ambesiwe Madolwana, and I'm going to be your presenter today, where we'll be talking about create your digital marketing strategy. I am not alone. We also have Mr. Mduduzim Ndebele, who will be our moderator for today's session. With that being said, I would like to welcome each and every one of you on today's session and hope you will enjoy the session and learn as much as possible. Please feel free to ask questions using our chat box if you need any clarity on anything during. Today, we will be talking about create your digital marketing strategy. On our agenda today, we'll be introducing you to digital marketing, and then we'll help you discover digital marketing channels. Next, we'll help you build a digital marketing plan. This is the agenda for today's session. Firstly, we'll introduce you to digital marketing, and not just introduce you to digital marketing, we'll help you discover what are the digital marketing channels. And then lastly, we'll help you build your digital marketing plan. So I hope you will have pen and paper to have questions. If you have questions, you'd please write them down or use our chat box. If you have a business or a small business and you want to scale, you can sign up for Google Hustle Academy at https Hustle Academy. That's where you can sign up if you want your small business and ready to scale. Now we'll be going to introduce you to what digital marketing is. This is the introduction to digital marketing. Firstly, I would like to ask from you, what opportunities might you get from being online? What do you think are the opportunities of being online? There are lots of benefits to being online as a business. To mention a few, you make it easy for your customers to find you. So when you are online, your customers they find you easily, because most of the people are going online. They're using cell phones, they're using internet to find things. So if you are online, it will be easy for customers to find you. Another thing is that you reach larger audience, both regionally and globally, because your business won't be limited. If you are online, it will be broad. Everyone will be able to find you locally and regionally and globally. So those are the benefits of being online. You also build your brand and you gain credibility. Those are the benefits of being online. Those are the opportunities of being online. But I would also like to hear from you. What do you think are the opportunities of being online? You can use our chat box to give us answers. We live in a mobile world, which resulted in a change in how we act and we behave as human, because now everything is mobile, everything is on the internet. Businesses are going online, businesses are mobile, even services are now mobile. Over the recent years, there has been an increase in the usage of mobile phones. There are 2.5 billion smartphone users globally as of the year 2020. And then there is 91% of South African own mobile phone, with 80% in Kenya and Nigeria respectively. Some 65% of the active mobile phone users in Nigeria, they have shopped online. Proven research shows that 80% of sales come from 20% of the population for most brands. This means that in order for businesses to stay relevant and drive sales, they must connect with their target audience. So this means that businesses now, they need to stay relevant and drive sales so that they connect with the target audience, the right target audience. Now, how do you reach more people globally? By being online, you can be found by more potential customers. If you are not there, people may use other businesses, or they may even use your competitors. Those are the benefits of being online. You can found by more customers, but if you're not there, you can lose customers, or even people can be taken by your competitors. You can also expand your customer base. People from all over the world, they can find you online 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, because now people, they always online, and it will be an advantage to your business that you go online, because most people, when they are looking for products or services, they go online, because nowadays there are people, they very late to go to shops to go find items. They just sit on their computers, sit at their homes, and on their phones, and then they search for whatever product or services they looking for, and you allow your customers to find your product or services easily. As I have said, that now people, they look for products on the internet, and now people go to search engines to look for businesses, projects, and services. We also have Google Trends that can help you compare the number of Google searches for your products and services in your country and in other countries. Versus, you can compare using Google Trends. You can compare the number of Google searches for your products, and then you compare with other countries how it is. By being online, you not only getting access to customers across the globe, but you also get insight on useful pieces of information that can help you inform your marketing strategy. Those are the benefits of being online. You reach more people globally, not just regionally. Now we're gonna talk about learn about your customers. It's very important to know your customers, what they like, what they prefer. So you need to learn about your customers when you are in the when you are doing a business. Being online allows you to gain access and leverage analytical tools from various platforms. With these tools, you can conduct consumer or market research and keep up with the customer demands and trends in your market. With Google marketing platforms, you gain access to various tools to the most of your market. This is the benefit of using Google market platforms. You gain access to various tools to make the most of your marketing. And with Google, they offer free tools for measure. For example, we have Google Analytics, where it's a site and app for analytics, where audience who get your sites. That's where your audience get your site, from Google Analytics. And then we have acquisitions, where they come from, and then we have a behavior of what do they do when they are on their website. We also have YouTube analytics. We have Firebase, which is analytics for apps. We also have Google Ads. We also have Data Studio. And Data Studio is a tool that helps you bring your data to life and engaging. And here is an example of how you can use Google Analytics platforms. The demographics are broken down to show your valuable insight, who your products are or service is resonating with. By using analytics, you can find out more information about people who visit your website. So that's how you learn about you need to know about your customers. So with Google Analytics, it helps you to find out more information about people who visit your website, and it helps understand your customers more. Even it makes your marketing material more relevant. Now, we want to know how to gain insight with social media analytics. Social media analytics, they are very useful place to go to gain insight on customers, because not everyone, but rather most of people, they are on social media. And then most social media platform, they offer analytics built in. The example we have here are Facebook and Twitter, with most which are the two most social media platforms that people use. They are mostly used by people. Some of the more popular social media platforms today, it's Facebook and Twitter. You can find out the demographics of the people who are interacting with your social media accounts, and then what time of the day you get most interactions, and the type of positive that drive the most engagement. You'll find out, or when you are using this tool, that's where you'll find that the demographic of the people who are interacting with your social media accounts, and then the time of the day you get most interaction, and the types of posts that drive the most engagements. Those are the insights with social media analytics. Insights like these help you understand your customers more. It also helps you make your marketing material more relevant and connected, meaningful with customers. Those are the benefits of that's how you gain insight with social media analytics. Now we've discussed some of the benefits brought by analytics. Let's turn our attention to how we can leverage the insights to build an audience profile. Now that we have learned the analytics, now let's turn our attention on how we can leverage what the insights can do, and to build the audience profile. Now we'll be building your audience profile. This is how you build your audience profile. The content, we go to the content. How are they reacting to your messages? And then the audience, who are you reaching? And then we go to conversations. Are they taking actions? And then we lastly go to traffic sources. Where are your customers coming from? Those are the things that we will be looking at. Using analytic tools, it provides you with a whole host of insight. We can leverage your support our business and stimulate growth. These insights help us to paint a picture of our users and profile them effectively. Now, firstly, we said we're gonna go to through the content. You will find out how are customers reacting to your messages. Are they connecting with them successfully? Do they like your content? And then we go to audience. We can ascertain who we are reaching, who our customers are, and how we can profile them and connect with them successfully. And with conversations, are customers taking action? For example, are they buying products and successfully completing the customer path to purchase? And then lastly, with traffic source, you will discover the routes users take to reach your sites and find us. Which platforms and tools are they coming from? That is the how we are going to build your audience profile. And on top of getting access to a global marketing and making more informed decisions, when making products and services and making material, being online allows you to communicate and provide better support to customers. Now, we'll be looking at how you communicate and support customers. Communication with customers, it's very important when you're running a business, and then how you support your customers. Those are the two important um, things to do when you have a business. Being online means that you can communicate with your customers easily and quickly. People can communicate with your business through online listings like Google Business Profile, TripAdvisors, or social media apps where people spend a lot of their time. Those are the benefits of being online. People can communicate with business through online listing. And being online, it means that you can communicate with your customers easily and quickly. Communicating with customers on social medias, it has added benefits. You get to know your customers' demographics, interests, and locations. You improve your customer services, interacting with them and getting feedback through reviews and credibility. Customer loyalty and a broader customer base. That is how you improve your customer services, by interacting with your customers. The customers often use reviews to make purchase decision. So it's important to prioritize quality services. Now, when you search for a business, if you go to a search bar and then type whatever product or service that you're looking for, what most people do, they go to reviews. There's a place where after getting a product or a service on a particular business, they ask you to leave a review as to how was the service or how was the product. So people, they do leave reviews there. If your service was good, they will write about it. And then even if it was bad, they will also write about it. So make sure to on your business, you prioritize quality, because what people do before even taking a decision of purchasing a product or a service, they first look at reviews and to see what people are saying about you or what people are saying about your business. So it is important to prioritize quality service. You develop your brand identity. A developed and positive image increase the likelihood of prospective customers doing business with you. This communication can be public so others can see. It can help market your business. Even responding to reviews can help market your business. It is very important to respond to reviews. If someone is complaining on the reviews, it is very important to respond and explain what happened, or rather advice on how you can do better next time. If you don't respond, it can have a negative effect. So respond publicly to boost your brand image. Show others that you care and your customers. Show others that you care about your customers and believe in the quality of your product. Now, I believe we have an idea of the benefits of digital marketing for a business. Let's explore the different channels that we may explore before we put together our plan. Now we're moving to exploring the different channels that you can explore to put before putting together a plan. At this point in time, I would like to take questions from the audience about what I have so far presented to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat box. I will be very glad to answer your questions. Right. I see we do not have any questions. Let's move. Now we're moving to digital marketing channels. We have 6 digital marketing channels you should consider for digital marketing. They are namely the SEO, the SEM, the SMM, and digital marketing, display marketing, and email marketing. And lastly, we have content marketing. Those are the 6 channels we'll be talking about today. Digital marketing is any effort to spread the word about your company using the internet to reach people. That is what digital marketing is. It is any effort to spread the word about your company using the internet to reach people. Essentially, it's anything that you do online to get more attention and hopefully at some point sales from a customer. As the digital age picks up speed, new channels are now becoming available, but it's important to get the grips with the most established ones. Now we're going to talk about the first channel, which is the search engine marketing, the SEM. It is paying for advertisement to appear in the search engines like Google and Bing. So with SEM, you pay for advertisement to appear in search engines like Google and Bing. And then number 2, we go to social media marketing. Using social media networks on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. And then with display marketing, it's online advertising that appears in many different formats, usually with images, videos, or animations, as well as text links that appear on many websites across the internet. And then we go to email marketing. That's why you're collecting and using email addresses to communicate with users. Lastly, we'll be talking about content marketing. Well, that's where you create and sharing different types of content, such as blog posts, videos, guides, infographics, to attract attention and drive traffic. Those are the 6 channels to use or to consider for digital marketing. Now we're going to look at this channel in more depth. Now we're getting started with search marketing. Search marketing is really all about using the power of search to reach new customers. That's what search marketing is all about. This is the search engine results page. The appearance of the results page adapts to the search that is made, but it contains three main things. The first thing is that the first thing you'll notice is the search query. This is what someone has typed into Google. If you can look closely at the screen, we have the search query, what someone has typed into Google. The results are then shown as either ads or organic listing. Ads are paid listings that appear above the organic listings. Sponsored or ad icon appears next to these. Organic listings are sites that appear after ads. These have been optimized to appear at the top of search and are not paid for. Now, let's look at organic listings first. This requires you to practice search engine optimization. Now, we're getting started with search engine optimization. The method used to boost your visibility on search engine is called search engine optimization, which is SEO for short. This process really involves helping Google understand your web pages and creating your experience that is relevant for your website, for visitors or customers. To get started with search engine optimization, we have steps to get started to search engine optimization. We have 3 steps. On the first step, you will sign up for Google Search Console. Google Search Console is a free tool that you will be able to more accurately tell you how you rank on Google search. The first thing you do, you submit your content to Google, and then followed by monitor how you're doing in search. They send alerts on critical issues. That's what Google Search Console does. It will help you identify if there are any issues or errors in your website that will make it hard for Google rank you highly. And then the second step is that it helps you Google find your content. It helps Google find your content. You should consider submitting a sitemap. This will help the Google bots understand the structure of your site. When you submit your site map to Google, it helps them to understand your structure of your site. So when it comes to being indexed, Google better understand how your site's link works. So you need to submit a sitemap, and then promote your site on and offline. And then make sure you share new content. And then step number 3, you optimize your content. Next, we'll look into creating valuable content that your users really want. Because I believe you don't want to create content that will not be helpful or useful to your users. You want to create valuable content that will be what your users want. Google highly values useful and fresh content that helps its users find what they're looking for. So you need to create a unique, accurate page titles and create logical titles and snippets. Use heading tags to emphasize important text. Now, search engine optimization, which is short for SEO, it helps you improve your website's visibility to people who are researching for your product or services. Now we're moving to search engine optimization tips. There is no shortcut for SEOs, which helps you improve your website visibility to people who are searching for products or services like yours. You need to conduct keyword research. You discover and understand what words or phrases people are looking for. So when you conduct keywords research, it's when you discover words or phrases people use when looking for a product and services related to your business. The title and meta descriptions are important because they both are used by the search engine to generate the actual research results for the specific page. The title is used to generate the first line shown. The meta description is used to generate the few short sentences that follow. And you publish useful, high quality content. Understand your customers and optimize your content to suit their needs. So it goes back to that slide that I was talking about, learning about your customers. You need to know your customers so that you can upload high quality content, and then you understand your customers and optimize your content to suit their needs. So that's why it is very important to know your customers so that you can give them the contents that suit their needs. And make web pages search very friendly. Make web pages search friendly. On page optimization or changes you can make on your website's individual page can quickly help search engines better understand your content. So make sure that your web page it's very friendly. Don't try to speed up the process by trying sneaky techniques like stuffing your web pages with keywords, because you will be confusing and we might end up losing customers. Another way that you can enhance your business visibility on search is with Google Business Profile. That is another way of enhancing your business visibility on search, is by using Google Business Profile. Now, how do you build visibility with Google Business Profile? As we have discussed, there are many areas of search that you focus your efforts to build visibility. A particularly effective area will be in the local business listing in research results. A high number of searches every day are local, and if you have customers that can you engage with in person and locally, then you should consider creating a listing in local online directories like Google Business Profile, Bing, TripAdvisor, and Yale. Sometimes customers use tools such as TripAdvisors and Yale to find local businesses, such as restaurants, hotels, bars, you name it, with good reviews to go. This is why it is useful as a business to be listed on these platforms. With Bing, Yale, and TripAdvisor, they allow you to do the same as Google Business Profile or use it in a manner so you can get instantly verified if you already verified by Google. With Google Business Profile, it allows you to create a free business listing that can come up in search. Consider this as a local SEO. To help Google help you, you should have more descriptive listing, which will hopefully boost visibility for your listings. Without a descriptive listing, you'll find customers may not be as keen to engage with the listing they find. So, how to make your listing stand out? There are a number of factors which affect whether we choose if business is trustworthy or not. It is very important that you have a trustworthy business, because now people are have been scammed a lot, especially with online businesses. So they do need to know that if your business is trustworthy or worth visiting. So your image, you need to see what it looks like. And then your reviews, what are people saying about it? You need to constantly check and respond to your reviews. And then the address, is it a place that actually exists? Make sure you put an address that is a place that exists. One of the best way to grab a customer's attention is by posting fresh and relevant content to your business listing. For example, GBP just recently launched new types of posts to help businesses attract customers, include special promotion deals and even future events. Share business updates, upcoming events, the deals, the specials, and the coupons. Now, going free marketing kit from Google Business. You need to help customers stay informed about your business. Create customer posters, social posts, and more from reviews and updates on your business profile on Google, all for free. Now we're looking at how SEO compares to SEM, which is search engine optimization and search engine marketing. SEO in itself is free, which of course is the main benefit of it. You pay nothing to search engines like Google. You rank based on relevancy to the search query. Whereas with SEM, it is where you pay, but only when someone actually clicks on your ad. That's the difference between SEM and SEO. SEO is free, and then it ranks you rank based on relevancy to the search queries. And then with SEM, It's where you pay, but you only pay when someone clicks on your ad. If your ad serves 10 times, but is only clicked on once, you only pay once. We optimize by sending relevancy signal to the likes of Google based on our web pages, incoming links, and other factors like reviews. With SEM, we just choose the keywords and bid. So it's much easier to be visible for important keywords than SEO. SEO can take a lot of time depending on the nature of the competition. Now we're getting started with SEM. You create the 3 steps is that you create a campaign on Google Ads. We can log into Google Ads with our Google account or create one. Each ad has to start with a campaign. If you sell lots of products, then campaigns help you to organize. And it helps you promote. And then as we're focusing on search advertising, would then select the search network to ensure our ads are shown here. Next, you will need to choose targeting options. You select your goals. You might want to choose your city or even a specific post code initially. You can also specify times of the day or specific days of the week you want your ads to run, or the other hand, not run. You will also be given the opportunity to set budget for your campaign. You pick the right keywords. Picking keywords is incredibly important for your campaign, and you'll be able to add the keywords list related to your ad. You need to make sure this is tightly themed and consider matching options to strengthen it. And then lastly, you write compelling advertisement. Keep your headlines in line with what people are searching for, and be sure to include any promotions or offers. Search engine marketing help you reach customers instantly in search engine and help reach the right people at the right time. Now we're going through the tips. Can anyone tell me why having a strong and tightly themed keyword list is so vital to a good search ad campaign? You can write your answer on the chat box. Now, the first tip is that you need to curate your keyword listing. The relevance of a keyword to an advertisement is important, impacts the click-through rate, which is what is called the CTR, and the quality score of your advertisement. Is anyone here familiar with ad extensions? And then we're going to boost your ad extensions. One of the quickest and easiest way you can improve your CTR is by implementing ad extensions onto your ads. And then lastly, you connect your Google Analytics account. It's also a good idea to connect your Google Analytics account, as you can directly see how your visitors who clicked and landed on your landing page are guided through the journey of your website, and if they are eventually convert. Now let's take a look at display advertising. Grow your business on social media. Social media is where a lot of people spend their time online. It is a great way for businesses to communicate with their audience where they are choosing to hang out. It's a good top and bottom of funnel marketing activity. On social media, we can reach new people, and current customers can turn them into advocates. If you're considering starting social media for your company, or you need to persuade your manager for why it could be good fit, here are some of value it can add. It can generate more sales. It can add value to your brand. It can improve your marketing. It help you get noticed on social, on search, and then attract more people to your site. You gain valuable customers insight, and you keep your eyes on competitors. Now we're looking at the difference between organic social medias and paid social media. There are some key differences between the two. With organic social medias, views, actions, or clicks from posts are free. Content appears on your business's profile and in people's newsfeed. You can only reach your followers and friends of followers. Whereas with paid social media, you pay for views, actions, or clicks from posts or ads. Your ads, they can appear in more places. You can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you. Now, let's look at how to get started with social media advertising. Now, we have 3 steps even here. Getting started with social media advertising takes time, patience, and commitment. Key areas to focus on when you're building your strategies are the following. Define your audience. Who are they? You need to ask yourself the following question. When you define your audience, these are the following questions that you need to ask yourself. Who are they? What are they into? What or who influences them? When are they usually online? And which social media do they use? And then you choose channels carefully. Business focus or lifestyle focus. So you need to, when you're choosing your channels, you need to know, are you going for business focus or lifestyle focus? You can start with one, test it, learn it, and try another. Different channels need different strategies. Here are some example channels. They're free to use, and once you get grips with them, you can discover others or explore their other functionalities. For example, you can use Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and also you can use YouTube. A lot of these channels have analytics available, so you can measure and learn and pivot if necessary. For example, Facebook allows you to view and engage off your post as well as research. Now, think about the types of content you wish to post. This will differ per platform, but here's some simple starting idea. People love a glimpse of what's going on and try sharing. Create useful how-to content. Run a theme or regular content feed. Show your personality and that there's a human behind it. For example, photos, videos, blog, articles, and live broadcasts. There are a lot of social media networks out there and lots of ways to use them to achieve a lot of different objectives. But before you start signing up and posting all over the place, start with a simple question. What are you hoping to accomplish with social media? Now we're gonna move to social media marketing tips. Some of these benefits on social media advertising are the ability for targeting and how it complements organic reach. It can help your business reach hard and rich audience via powerful demographic targeting. But there are lots of social networks out there and lots of ways to use them to achieve various objectives. Um, Different forms of content marketing. The essence of content as a marketing strategy is the belief that if brands can deliver consistent, ongoing, valuable information to buyers, they will reward us with their loyalty. Content marketing is really about selling ideas as opposed to products by use of storytelling to build relationship with customers. We engage with consume content every day, and we now need to even more touch points than ever to truly engage our potential customers. Let's take a look at some simple ways to get started with content marketing. Now we're getting started with content marketing. A good way to start is to build customer example profile. These are example personals of your target audience. Before you start designing, write and content and build content, you should define your audience. Once you get to grasp and on people you'll be able to read or viewing your content, it will be much easier to decide what to say to them. And then create a customer journey map. Identify the steps users take from awareness to purchase. Think of questions or information required to make a purchase decision. And number 3, use content to generate business. Facilitate the customer journey. Distribute the content on the right channels to reach the target audience. Include a call to action. Let's round up with some tips to strengthen your content marketing strategy. Now we're going to the tips. Behind every successful brand is a wealth of valuable and relevant content that connects with the customers, with the business customers. Great content help build trust and reputation with customers and leads. Here are some tips to execute content marketing successfully. Use content to facilitate the sales process. Use storytelling to engage the audience. Distribute the content to maximize reach. Measure performance and tweak. Today, we're bombarded with all sorts of product choices. If you want to stay on top of your customers' desire, try email marketing. Email marketing is a great addition to your other marketing activities. Why? Because it builds customers' loyalty and engagement without breaking the bank. It works well on mobiles too. Now, here are the steps. There are 3 steps. The first one, you create personalized content. You customize your campaigns and create targeted content. Unlike one-to-one messages, email marketing entails sending one message to many people, dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of people. Collect feedback and surveys. Make sure to keep track of your customers' experience if you want people to engage with your business. Email marketing can help you send customer satisfaction surveys to obtain feedback through email campaigns. Connect with an already engaged audience. It gives you the opportunity to communicate on a large scale with people who cared enough about you, about what you sell, that they were willing to share an email address. By signing up for your emails, the audience has extended an invitation. They want to hear from you to get useful information and relevant um, product offers. Now, let's take a look at some simple steps to get started with email marketing. We also have three steps. First step is to select email marketing platform. There are many email providers out there that offer similar features, so be sure to compare against the functionalities that you need to deliver. There are free platforms and also more advanced ones that have a wider range of functionality around email design and segment. We have given a few examples of platforms that are available for you to use. MailChimp is a really good one if you are just starting out. You can use their free services, and once you've grown your customer base, you can buy the paid version and get much more insight functionality. And then step two, you build a list of relevant contacts. Make sure you have permission when contacting people. Invite to subscribe and segment and group the listing. It's important to stress that email marketing is heavily depend on the quality of lists. Email marketing works when the audience wants to hear from you. And then last, we select relevant and useful content. Your content is the most important part of your newsletters. These tips will help you as to start, create, and gather compelling content that will speak to your readers. Treat your readers like VIPs, because people who subscribe to your email list are so into you that they've given permission to their inboxes. Keep it useful. Think about which emails you open and which you delete right away. You don't open emails that doesn't benefit you in some way. Now let's run up with some tips to strengthen your email marketing strategy. The top tips to enhance your email marketing are, we have three. The first one is segment and group the listing for relevant content. Keep it short. And lastly, measure the open and click rate and tweak campaigns. Now I'll be taking questions from you regarding to what we have done so far. Please feel free to use the chat box. Okay, I will see that we don't have any messages now. We will be moving along. Now we on build a marketing plan. We have 6 steps to build a digital marketing plan. The first one is business goals and objectives. Step 2, budget and resources. Number 3, audience. Decide what channels, plan your activities, set smart KPIs. Now we're moving on step 1. Successful businesses are based on both goals and objectives. Clarify the purpose of your business and identify the necessary actions. Goals are general statements of desired achievement, while your objectives are the specific steps to action your goals. A business goals Monthly, a hairdressing business. His business goal are to get more customers through his door and make people in his local area know his business exists. As mentioned, your online objectives are how you reach your business goals, so they should align with each other naturally. And then with business goals, make more people aware you exist. Those should be your business goal. Sell more products, get found more by more people, get more returning customers. And then online objectives, you increase online reach and awareness, increase website sales. We're going through the example of online objectives. Set your objectives with an online focus. Here are a few examples of an online objectives Monty could have reached his business goal. Increase traffic to website, increase online sales, increase social media pages or follows, and increase online reach and awareness. If the business goal is make more people aware that you exist, then we look at the setting the goal to increase reach and awareness. If the goal is to sell more product, we look at the setting the goal to increase website sales. Get found by more people, we look at setting the goal to increase pages, likes, or follows from customers. Get more returning customers, we look at setting the goal to increase website traffic. Now that we've covered step 1 for building a digital marketing plan, let's move on to step 2. Consider what is possible with what you have. Give yourself honest statement about your challenges, what your challenges are. Read about monthly statement. I don't want a website as it's too much for an investment right now. So monthly is being honest about his challenges. And then step 3, your audience. Think about your target audience, who your target audience are. Read out example of monthly's target. I am targeting females in my local area. My most valuable customers are females about 30-year-old. They normally have children and work part-time. Most of them use Facebook. So you need to know the location of your audience, the age, and the job title. And then we move to step 4. Not all marketing channels will suit your business goals. Consider which channels work best for you. Do this by using online objectives. And then choose a channel based on target audience and goals. Inbound marketing strategy that attracts customers by creating valuable content tailored to them. SEM, SEO, content marketing or blogging, organic social media, Google business profile. And then outbound marketing strategies that pushes messages to potential customers, display advertising, email marketing, paid social media, and affiliate marketing, print or broadcast marketing. Now you need to plan your activities. Let's take an example at Mondli. My online objective are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet as it's too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital to help me? Here's how he could approach his challenge strategically. List business on Google Business Profile and create a free website. Set up a Facebook page, collect reviews, and post pictures of customer hairstyles. Use advertising to target people in local area with an offer to attract new customers. Now we move step 6, set smart KPIs. KPIs need to be defined according to critical or core business objectives. One way to evaluate the relevance of a performance indicator is to use the SMART criteria. The letters are typically taken to stand for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time bound. So you need to ask yourself this question: is your objective specific? Can you measure progress towards that goal? Is the goal realistically attainable? How relevant is the goal to your organization? What is the time frame for achieving this goal? As an example, here's Mondli's smart KPI. To increase online sales by 20% within 3 months, to increase our brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with new people by 40%. Remember Mondli the hairdresser? Now we go to digital marketing plan. Business goal. With business goal, you reach more people in your local area and get more people, more customers through his door. Online objectives is to increase online reach, increase returning customers. The audience is females between 39 to 45, local area past customers. And then the channel is local SEO, Facebook. Activity. Build a website to boost visibility on Google. Use Facebook advertising to target people in the local area. The SMART objectives is to increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter, increase Facebook likes from new people by 40% within the next month. And there we have it, the 6 steps to build digital marketing plan. At this point in time, I would like to pause for any questions. If you have any question regarding what we have covered so far, please feel free to use the chat box and I will be very glad to answer your questions. I see that there are no questions so far. Let's move on. Google offers free bootcamp. You can sign up at the following link, https://g g.co.forward/hustle academy. That is where you can find the free bootcamp Google offers. Now that we have talked about how to create your digital marketing strategy, what are your next steps? What are your next steps? Today's session is just the beginning. What one thing will do or change following this session? You can find us on social media as well. We thank you all for coming to today's session. If you'd like to hear more about our upcoming session, as well as digital tips and tricks, you can follow Digital Skills Africa on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, you can follow SchoolNet SA at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's SchoolNet SA. Thank you for joining today's session, and we will be very glad if you can share feedback to our social media platforms regarding today's session. Thank you very much for joining today's session, and we hope that you have learned a lot.